pretty Sunday morning here in Texas. We are on our way to church again this morning. So we like to talk to y'all on Sundays. I know that when you first get on, you get notified that it's going to tell you you have to watch a commercial. We have to wait for people to get on here. YouTube. Every time you want to get on YouTube, you have to watch something first. They want to sell you something, don't they? Now you are coming.
I kind of like that.
Kind of like that color?
I like that color.
Subaru. Well, good morning. We are on our way to church, and we always like to do a live with y'all on the way to church. We drive an hour to church, so it gives us something to do, and we get to catch up with y'all on Sundays. Look who we have with us this Sunday. We have our niece Maya. She helped me do some stuff this weekend at the boutique. So she is with us until, I guess, Tuesday or so. I don't know. We got to figure it out. Maybe she's going to stay a month.
What?
Anyway, we've had a great week. It was a beautiful week. We've had some sunshine now for about a week now. And we haven't had sunshine, it seems like all spring, but we have sunshine now. And we planted another fig tree. I was excited about a friend of ours. He took a bunch, he has a fig tree, and he just broke off or cut off limbs, and he showed us how he makes multiple trees. He has his mother tree and then all these babies. How many
They call that grafting?
No, not grafting. Grafting is when you take two different and graft them together. What is, how many trees do you think he had back there?
In those little pots?
Yeah, 30.
Probably 15 or 20.
Oh, and more than that, I would think. And then he had a whole bunch on the side of his house, two different kinds. And he said, "You want a fig tree?" I said, "Yeah." So it's probably about how tall?
2 foot. Maybe.
Yeah, a couple feet. So I got me a fig tree now. Excited about it.
Now that it's getting hotter, you're going to remember to keep watering it.
And I fertilized it, so it helps with that. But I don't know what kind of fig tree it was. He didn't know.
Species.
But he said when you cut that off, that limb, you want to make sure it's on the wood part, not on the new growth. So that was very interesting. He said you just stick it in some dirt, you keep it wet, and it gets rooted, and you have a tree. So, interesting. He said there was another way, too, that you could do it, where you put it like paper towels, and you put it under like a balloon kind of thing. I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, but he does. And he's the one we get all of our garden plants from. Chris is mad. Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter are 4 little rabbits that's been...
I think there's more than 4.
There is. Maybe it's the mama, or maybe a cousin or something, but we've always had 4. We had a mama rabbit, and then we had 4 little babies in the spring, and they were so cute. They've been running around our yard all spring, and they haven't really done anything bad until this week.
I think that's them doing it. But they're chewing the leaves off the tomato plants, and they chew on a tomato, and then I guess they decide they don't like them. Either that, or it's a raccoon or something. I don't know.
I don't think it's our rabbits. And Kennedy doesn't want him to do anything about the rabbits because she likes to watch them when they come over, and Jessie likes to see them. So, but yeah, the mama rabbit, it was so cute when they were they were like little bitty tiny, and they would be playing out in the yard, and then they've grown up there. They've gotten where they're not even hardly scared of us. There's Caleb. We are pulling into the donut store, shop that we stop at here every Sunday. And Caleb is house sitting for somebody around here, and he said, "I'll just meet you at the donut store. I want a pig in the blanket, the regular one, and I guess you can just do some donut holes."
Come on, Maya.
Hey, darling. Good morning.
Sure.
It's we're back, I think. I aren't even sure this morning. So. We had a pop-up. We had a ladies' tea yesterday, and Maya came to help, and she helped set up and sell and everything. And she's a worker. If you will go back on our channel pretty far, when she was littler, this has been several years ago. I think right after I made the channel. So if we've had the channel for about 4 or 5 years. She made cookies, and so she's just a little bitty girl, and but she's a worker. She's a good worker. She modeled some clothes for us and all that kind of stuff. But other than planting the trees and doing that pop-up this week, it's been a pretty slow week, and it's been nice. And we did do some other things. We went to market for the boutique. We did go to market. We are branching out in our ladies' clothes. We are branching out to do children's clothes. LSH Boutique is the name of our boutique if you want to look us up online. But we went to market and we shopped all baby stuff. And it is so cute. We just love it. And so we're going to have ladies' clothing, and we're also going to have children's clothing. And this market, we just mainly bought things that we can sell right now, and then we're going to order and put on our boutique runs of the children's clothes, probably in about a month. So, but right now, if you go online, you just see the ladies' clothes. Anyway, but yeah, I also bought, I'm switching back and forth on my subjects, but I also bought and planted a Japanese maple. I've always wanted one of those. I think they're so pretty. And so those were the 2 trees that we did, was the Japanese maple and the fig tree. So excited about that. This is the time of year it's in Texas, though. We're probably not going to get any more rain for, it could be weeks. And so probably going to have to start watering every other day. And we're going to Yellowstone. Have we told them that? We are going to Yellowstone in August. And Caleb's not going, so he's going to have to do a lot of watering while we're gone. We are excited about that. Don't worry, we're going to have lots of videos for y'all. Have any of y'all been to Yellowstone? Tell me if y'all have.
But you may not be able to post them while we're there, because
I know.
Depends on when we get to town or something.
We're taking our RV, and we are staying in the campground that's called Fishing Bridge. It's got, is it the only one?
Only one in the park that has full hookups, water, sewer, and electric.
And with us being there for 10 days, we wanted to not have to worry about dumping that. So we're excited. We are so excited about it. We're going to kind of take our slow time up there. We're going to go and stop. The first night we're going to go to Raton, New Mexico, and stay at the NRA campground. Whittington Center. And if you've never been to there, that's somewhere. If you are into shooting or whatever, they have lots of ranges, but they have a lot of animals that's just, they're used to the shooting, I guess, and it's just in its own way really pretty, that part, and huge.
And full hookups too.
Do you remember how many acres?
It's like 1,200, 2,000 something acres. It's a lot.
Yeah, but we've stayed there.
It may be more than that. I imagine it's more than that.
This will be our 3rd or 4th time, won't it?
They have full hookups.
Really nice. So if you're traveling up to Colorado, it's a nice place to stop. And then where are we staying the second night?
asked me a couple times.
Well, I'm just letting you talk because I feel like I'm doing all the talking.
It's the Windy River Eagle Creek RV campground. It's going to be just outside of Alcova Lake Reservoir, and it's close to Casper, Wyoming, and it's close to that Independence Rock where you want to go see that.
I have always wanted to see
monument
that.
thing, whatever it is.
Look up Independence Rock if you don't know what that is, and it's where a lot of the
Pioneers.
on the Oregon Trail. It's on the Oregon Trail, and they would stop, and if they got to this rock by July 4th, they knew that they would be beating the snow to get on to where they're going. So it was
It's kind of weird too, because it's just like out in the middle of nowhere, and it's probably a couple acres big, and you can actually climb it too. It's not like
it's
you can get on it if your agility is okay, but they all have their names signed in it, etched in there with rocks and stuff.
way back in
some of
time.
it's lasted for a long time,
So that's the second night. So we're just making like I said, we're making our way slowly up to Yellowstone. And then the third night we're staying in
Buffalo Bill State Park. It's just right outside of Cody, Wyoming. And Cody is only about 30 to 45 minutes from the east entrance of Yellowstone. And there's a ton of stuff to do in Cody.
We're going to plan to stay a whole day in Cody and look around. There's all kinds of stuff that we've been looking up, and just I'm real excited about it. Chris wants to shoot.
It's at the Cody Firearms Museum or something. I think that's what it's called. It's a separate deal from the Buffalo Bill Cody Museum of the West. It's a separate museum, but you can shoot a Gatling gun there, and you can pay to shoot that. I think that would be so cool.
So that's what he plans to do. And then from there, we're going to go into the east entrance into Yellowstone. And at the east entrance, they say they've been seeing a lot of bears. We've been following a lot of places on Facebook, and some people see 7 or 8 bears a day. So that's it. My goal. We've been to Yellowstone before, and we didn't see bears, and we didn't see a wolf. But maybe this time we will, because if I have to get up every single morning early,
I think
to
a
go
lot of
look
times, the last time we were staying outside the park, and we would drive into the park,
and
it'd be later in the day, and so now we're going to be right in there. So we want, when you wake up, you can get up and go, and you'll be there. You don't have to drive an hour to get to where you're going or so.
Yeah. So we are beyond excited. We've been planning this trip now for over a year, and
I was looking at my reservation. I think we made it last September to get into the park. It's like, wow.
Yeah. So we're excited. But anyway, that's not coming till August. But anyway, well, we are almost to the church, and we still haven't had our pig in the blankets. They have very good ones there. So y'all have a wonderful Sunday. We'll see y'all next time. Until then, look into the east. Bye.